What's up, y'all? The other night I actually went out, got my share of nightlife like I don't ever do anymore. But my friends from the great country of the Netherlands invited me out to a bar with them here in Tokyo, and some went down. Some unfortunate went down. And it wasn't really a big deal, but I've been thinking about it for the last few days, and it's been on my mind, thinking about just the cultural differences here in Japan. And I want to explain the situation so people, if you're coming to Japan, maybe you guys can get a better idea of how things go down in Japan, the mindset, and you can think about whether you want to live here forever or not. This was just another culture shock moment for me. I've been here 3.5 years, but still, I have these moments where I'm like, wow, that was different. Basically, my friends from the Netherlands, they invited me out to this bar with them. At this bar, it's meant for meeting people. In Japan, in the West, maybe if you go to a bar, it's very normal to just talk to strangers. That's kind of what you do. Just any bar, you talk to strangers, you make friends. In Japan, they love systems. They don't like doing things that aren't planned, really. So if you are going to meet people, if you are going to make friends, they go to bars specifically for that. There are bars where you do speed dating things. There are bars where you play games together. You go there and you get matched up with partners. The bar that we went to, there are a bunch of wristbands there. There are like 5 different colors of wristbands, and they mean different things. One means I'm shy, please talk to me. One means I want to make as many friends as possible. One means let's drink together. And then one of them, we just came to hang out with our group. We don't want to talk to anybody else. Like, please don't talk to us. So, long story short, we were trying to meet people, or my friends were at least. I'm kind of over that. I have enough friends here, but I wanted to enjoy the time with my friends and kind of hang out with my buddies. They were trying to meet people. We walk into the bar. As soon as we walk in, this group with yellow wristbands, yes, yellow means we don't want to talk to people, was sitting down playing a Nintendo Switch. Like I said, this is a game bar where you go and you play games with people you don't know and you make friends. There was a group of 2 guys and 2 girls playing a Nintendo Switch. The 2 guys were playing the Switch, sitting down there, very focused, Ness versus Pikachu or fucking whatever. And the 2 girls were sitting in the back, not paying attention, not watching them, kind of looking around, clearly zoned out. I'm guessing they were on some type of double date, or maybe it was even boyfriend, girlfriend. Either way, the girls were zoned out. They didn't give a fuck. The guys weren't paying attention to them at all. They were playing this game. As soon as we walk in, one of those girls, even though she had a yellow wristband on, signaling that they don't want to talk to people, she turned around and grabbed my buddy and started speaking English to him. We were like, okay, whatever. And me and the other 2 buddies that I was with, we went to the bar, got our drinks, and started playing darts. We look over, it must be 15 minutes. Our buddy is still talking to this girl while the 2 guys are still playing Nintendo. And now the other girl that was there was also turned toward them, trying to listen to their conversation. Turns out that girl just came back from Ryugaku, exchange program in America, and just learned English, so she wanted to practice speaking English. The guys weren't paying attention to her. The other girl was now talking to that friend as well, so it's our friend and these 2 Japanese girls talking to him. The guys were just playing fucking Smash Bros, and not looking around, not turning around at all, not paying them any attention. So now this is where I fucked up. This is where I made a mistake, and I completely take responsibility for this shit. I told one of our buddies, I was like, well, they're talking to him even though they have yellow wristbands, like, maybe it's okay. I was like, go talk to that other girl, because now it's just our buddy talking to the 2 girls even though they have yellow wristbands on, and they started talking to him. And so our buddy went over and starts talking to a girl, and as soon as he starts talking to that girl, one of the fucking guys playing Nintendo Switch grabs a staff member and tells them, these people are bothering us. I wasn't talking to these people at all. Tells the staff member, these people are bothering us. We have yellow wristbands on. We don't want to be talked to. Can you ask them to leave? The staff member comes up to me. I'm not even there. I'm like 10 feet away doing my own thing. And goes, sorry, yellow, no talk. They don't want to be talked to. They just told him they don't want to be talked to. And then I was like, hold on, what the fuck? Well, first of all, I'm not talking to them at all. Second of all, they talked to us. And I told him this in Japanese. He spoke a little bit of English, but his English was clearly broken. I was like, 私たちが話しかけたわけじゃなくて、そっちに話しかけられたんですよ。We didn't talk to them. They started talking to us. I told him, and then he just kept saying, "Sorry, sorry, hanaremashou, hanaremashou. Let's move, let's move, let's move away from these people." Anyways, we did, of course. Like I'm not gonna make a scene or anything, but I was just like, wow, that's stupid. And like, of course, our friends walked away, and that was that. But my mind was blown that our buddy was over there. This girl talked to him. And then the fucking guys aren't looking, like, the guys are there with probably their girlfriends, not paying any attention to them at all. The girl's just standing there like, what do we do? They're not playing games or anything. They're just standing there. They're not allowed to talk to anyone else either. And the guy, instead of grabbing his girlfriend, saying, hey, come here, whatever, instead of looking at us, even if we don't speak any Japanese, looking at us and saying, go man, or something, or even not saying anything, just like giving a hand motion to us, whatever, doesn't communicate to us, hey guys, we don't want to talk or whatever, doesn't say sorry, nothing, doesn't grab his own girl, grabs a staff member, tells the staff member, can you ask these guys to leave? The staff member then tells us, and we have to leave. Staff member's like, oh yeah, like this guy said like they don't want to be talked to. And I was like, man, what the fuck? Have you no balls? We're here this entire time. You don't have to be a bitch about it. You can say, sorry, man, like, we're not gonna fight you. Just turn around and say, like, hey, like, sorry, we don't want to talk, whatever it be, English, Japanese. You don't have to use words. Use hand signals. You don't have to talk to us. Grab your girlfriend. Put your arm around your fucking girl. She's your girl, right? Put your arm around your girl, pull her over toward you, and we would get the hints. And we would stop, like, we're not bothering you anyway. Like I said, they started talking to us. I was so annoyed for like 2 seconds. And then I moved on. I was like, it's just not worth being pissed off about something so stupid like this. But I was like, oh my God, that's such a Japan moment for real. And then actually, it's funny because I called my brother and I was gonna talk shit about this, like telling my brother this story, and he was like, whoa, that fucking sucks. But then like as soon as he said that, he was like, dude, I was at the bar last night in Chicago, and the bartender was like, he asked the bartender, oh, what's their specialty drink? And the bartender was like, yeah, so if you look at the menu that's right in front of your fucking face. And he was like, yeah, the bartender was there, was a huge douchebag, and then some guy walked in and was trying to fight people. And I was like, well, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Because initially I was thinking, I don't fucking care if you get in my face. If I talk to your girlfriend, I don't realize she's your girlfriend, I don't realize you don't want to be talked to, and you get in my face and you're like, dude, fuck off, I'm gonna kick your ass. I respect that, and I'll be like, dude, I'm sorry, and I'll back off. Now, obviously, I would prefer that you say it more respectfully, and you just be like, hey, bro, like, sorry, we don't want to talk, whatever, and I would respect that too. I cannot respect you doing nothing, your girlfriend talking to us, and then you telling a staff member to tell us to go away. I cannot respect that. You're a bitch in my book. And basically, I was saying that I would much rather have the former, the dude coming up and being aggro as fuck in your face, than someone doing this weird Weasley shit. Which I would rather have that, but after my brother told me that story about America too, and how these guys were like trying to fight people at the bar and the bartender was being a huge asshole, it definitely did give me a reminder of I still do have this grass is greener on the other side mentality. And that shit, like, I think the moral of the story is bars, nightlife just suck, like I've been saying. That shit sucks ass. Going out to bars, bringing your friends, why the fuck would you bring your girlfriend to a bar anyways? Especially a bar like that that's meant for meeting people and like picking up chicks. Why would you bring your girlfriend there? Even if you've got these wristbands that say we don't want to talk to people. Like, that's just a recipe for like bad shit to happen, man. It's so stupid, but doesn't matter. Bars suck. They suck in the States. They suck in Japan. Culture shock moment for me here. I prefer people to be direct with me, even if they're being assholes, over being weird and sneaky and snaky to like keep the peace or whatever. That's just something I want people to think about. That's a very Japan thing. Like I said, they keep the peace here by going around people, not directly speaking to their face. And if you're okay with that, then like I really hope you come here and you have a great time, but that really bugs me. Regardless, I mean, I do love Japan. I love being here. I love my life here. it's a sick country, but just a lot of the values I don't necessarily align with. But I do want to respect Japan while I am here. It's a great place. I speak the language. I follow the customs. Even if I don't enjoy following the customs, I still believe that you should do as the Romans do when you are in Rome, even if it's uncomfortable. But like I said, I'm not going to be here forever, so it's a little bit easier for me to do knowing that there will be an end to acting how I don't want to act. Anyways, this is Young James, guys. If you want to send me a video topic, hit me up on Instagram, YUNGJAMEZ. If you guys want to email me, ask me to talk about something. If you want to tell me that I'm a dumbass, if you want to tell me that I have a little dick, if you want to tell me to leave Japan, go back to my home country and fuck off and delete myself, whatever, please do. Send me an email, guys. Go fuck your mother. All right, peace out.